Hey everybody, it's Marcia. David's supposed to be on his way home from cutting hay, and he finished one field and he's got one more to go. Woohoo! That's one more that's done. Welcome to our 2 cents. 2 pennies later. Well, what's going on now? I just want to tell you, I made potato soup, and I'm going to make grilled cheese sandwich as soon as my husband walks through the door. That way it's nice and hot and ready for him to eat. And that's what we're going to have for dinner when he gets home. If we don't get home before 5, and right now it is 4:43, so as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to feed my mom, and I might eat a little bit with her, then I'll eat with him when he gets home as well. And another thing I want to tell you is I lost 30 pounds so far. I can't believe it. I need to start exercising so I can get rid of this hair. I want this firm, like this. You know, this is starting to get flabby too. Like that. I don't like that. And it's from losing weight. And I'm going to try to firm it up. I have creams and I have oil that's made specifically for toning up the skin to help with the oatmeal looking look when skin's been stretched out from being fat. And then when you lose it, it's hanging there, and then it has those oatmeal stretchy marks on it. So I'll be putting that on, rubbing it in, and exercising with weights, dumbbells, only 3 pounds. Hey, that's still going through the motion. And I'll get some exercise in, get my arms in shape, and get that flap off of there, tighten it up, just like the skin on my neck. I'm trying to tighten it up with special creams that I have for that as well. I'm just doing the best I can. I'm only me, right? I'm only me. And as soon as I think it's supposed to rain again today. The sky looks like it good. It sprinkled when I was pulling weeds in the sweet potato patch earlier today, but it might still rain. I don't know. But once the ground is dry, I'm gonna play with my new toy. I don't even know if you've seen it. Let me back you up just a little bit and grab my toy. Here's my new toy. There's the handle, and you push this button and this button at the same time to get it to run, but it won't run without the battery. I got the battery charged up. I'm supposed to have 2 batteries, but they only sent me 1. So I'm going to be contacting them through email and telling them I spent $140 on this. It's supposed to have 2 batteries and supposed to have 2 blades. And this blade is very sharp. See the blade there? Very sharp. And I'll be using that going around weeds and things, getting it all cleaned up in the garden area. Then we'll see what I do with it after that. But isn't this nice? I'm going to take it outside and use it to start cleaning up the yard. But I can't get it wet. If I get this here motor wet right here, it will ruin it. And that's $140. So I gotta make sure I take good care of it. I'm proud of it. I had to put it together myself. So it's real easy to move. It's like I'm vacuuming the floor. I'm not vacuuming the floor, but that's how easy it is to move. Anyway, just getting excited about my new toy. it's not really a toy. It's a tool. It's battery operated, and it's light, so I can handle it. And there's plenty of things that I can use it on in the garden and in the yard to help when David mows. I can go around the buildings, so he don't have to go up close to it. I can go around the vehicles. I can go, around the garage. I can go around the house. I can go around the raised beds. I can clean it up. Then he can mow. I can get like maybe 3 foot away and get all that cleaned up. 2 laps with this. That's only like 2 foot, 3 foot away from it, and then he can just mow right through it and be done. Because don't take very long with him. I think his mower goes 14 miles an hour or so, if he goes that fast. He does go pretty fast. He's bouncing like this here because there's a bunch of bumps where he had tilled it up before in the field, and it needs to be leveled out. But he just goes on and it bounces. He's standing there bouncing like this here while mowing the lawn, and I don't think I could do that. I'd have to be strapped in. But yeah, he's got that all set up. And he's trying really hard to get his old job back that they let him go on, and then no one mowed it for 2 years. Can you imagine a business, a truck stop that hasn't been mowed in 2 years? 2 years. A business, big business, the TA Travel Plaza. That's big. And they say they changed the system, and now they supposedly want him back. He did everything he's supposed to do. He got his insurance. He got whatever they asked for, a bunch of stuff. And he's got it all done. Now he's just waiting on them to do their part, and then he can start mowing it again. And hopefully he gets to keep mowing for a long time. I thought he mowed there like 7 years. He thinks he did like 10 years, but however long it was. And then for 2 years, no one mowed it, and weeds are really bad in there. And he's a very good worker, very hard worker. Dawn thinks I'm a hard worker. Well, she says I'm the hardest worker she's ever seen, but David's probably a harder worker than me. But together, we can't work, because all we do is argue. We have to be separate and do 2 different areas when we're working, or we're too busy at each other's throats. Anyway, I got my new toy. I'm going to do some yard work when the weather's decent. Get the weeds out in the garden when it's dried up, because we had 3 hours of rain the other day, and I think we're supposed to get more today, unless that sprinkle was it. We can only hope, right? Anyway, we do need the rain. And what I'd like to do, I have lots of projects in this BB brain of mine, to be able to, I want to build a cabinet with drawers that's like 6 foot tall that would fit. Let me turn you here. Oops. Right there, where that vacuum is, and fill that area up, 6 foot all the way up. It goes all the way up about 8 foot, but we only need like 6 foot. Fill it up, and then I'm going to have it's going to have drawers in it. I'm going to make it out of pallets, if I can figure out how to do it. And then the drawers are going to have the holes like the pallet. How the pallets have the little slits in between each board. That way air can flow through there. I can put my potatoes in there in one drawer, put sweet potatoes in another drawer, put onions in a drawer, put turnips in a drawer, put beets in a drawer, put kohlrabies in a drawer, and each one of them are separated so they have their own little space. And then we know what we have, and that's our little grocery store for our root vegetables and things. And we just pull the drawer, take one out or 2, whatever we need, and we know what we have, and hopefully we can grow enough to keep it going. And I think that's going to be swell. I'm also wanting to make, there's several things. I'll have to think of them. But yeah, I have, my brain's just running with things I want to do. Got over here, let me turn you around so you can see the incubator sitting there on the desk, on the dresser. I have 40 eggs in there. Not saying that they're all gonna hatch, but hopefully they do. Got 40 eggs in there, and we're trying to get some more hens. And if there's any roosters, I'm gonna make chicken soup and chicken broth out of it, or chicken casserole, something with it, because we don't want the roosters, we just want the hens. I let them grow up to be about as big as 2 fists. That's big enough to have for a nice meal. But hopefully there's more hens than there are roosters, because I really don't want to call them, but I will. And then we're gonna probably get rid of the rooster we have now, and use it for chicken broth. Just go ahead and call it, and then take the feathers off of it and clean it out and boil it. Take the meat off the bones, and then take the bones and roast them, and then boil them down and make broth out of them. And then take the meat and either can it in jars for later on, or make something out of it. There's all kinds of things you can make. But yes, that's what I'm planning on doing with the rooster and the baby roosters, if there are any. But hopefully we have mostly hens, and hopefully they live, because then I can sell the eggs for a decent price that people will like. And if I get enough, then the price wouldn't really matter to me, just as long as I can get buyers. I better let you guys go. I've been on here 12 minutes already, just jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. But I wanted to have a video for you today. I wanted you to see my new toy, and then maybe the next day you'll be able to see my toy in action. Anyway, I'll go ahead and let you go. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.